today. It's the National Football League. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the...
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And penalty markers down in the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now Leonard Fournette. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 4. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Gain on the play. And the Colts...
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Down in the air, now it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made.
The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 13 carries, 62 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect to maybe throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
The 47-yard line.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
He's across midfield.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A shotgun give to Fournette. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Bills this first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On first down, Craig. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bobby Okereke. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 7.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 8-yard line.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The tight end, the ball carrier.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
That's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
6-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's complete. Hooper. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to 1st.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when we talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Now a throw here, hold in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. Down right around the 25.
The handoff to
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
25-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 7, Bills nothing.
He's got the connection over the middle of the legs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Mack, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Field. The pass.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 9 now. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now a carry for Mack. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jalen Ferguson, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now back to throw. Going deep for Dick. He's got him in. Complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Leonard Fournette.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run with Fournette. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 26.
Bills.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now a first carry for their fullback. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Marlon Mack. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground, get in trouble, and he's taken down. O'Shane Ximines. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Now Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Out of the gun now on third down. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Pascal. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll get this one to Pittman. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So thanks to the late touchdown, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll set up to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create with some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That's good. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills have broken the tie.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the
first downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass. Complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
A quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And for the right side here, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And a big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so,
he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And the pressure gets to him again.
The quarterback.
O'Shane Zimenez able to record his 5th sack of the season. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. A pass underneath for Fournette.
The pass.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Makes the score Bills 31, Colts 14.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Now this one is tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they go for it on 4th. fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Now, hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? Throw it on the bench right now, feeling great.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Bills. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other points.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of the credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence.
Now he's stripped. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. The quick slant cut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. His kick is right through. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's into the hands of Edwards. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Well, man, open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
The pass.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Colts.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
26-yard line.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Pick up on the play.
First of the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
The pass.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And he knocks it through. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Down a bit here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is Fournette. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Buffalo,